The season 2 finale of the hit mystery comedy series Poker Face drops this Thursday on Peacock, and fans are in for one wild ride. I caught up with Simon Helberg. Yes, you know him from The Big Bang Theory, who's reprising his role as FBI agent Luca Clark. And trust me, the stories from set are just as fun as the show itself. Take a look. So for those who may not have seen Poker Face, how would you describe the show to someone?
Ooh, well, it's a mystery of the week in a very kind of throwback way, in the way that like Columbo, Rockford Files was. So you see this murder at the top of every episode, this incredible roster of guest stars in each one. So like Cynthia Erivo and John Mulaney and Aaliyah Shawkat and Aquafina and Method Man. It's totally wild. Me and Natasha have this symbiotic kind of weird relationship and chemistry, and it's just a fantastic ride. You can binge it, or you can watch it one at a time, backwards, whichever way you want. It kind of works in any configuration.
How would you describe your character and his dynamic with Charlie?
Yeah, so Luca is I think he's just this really earnest do-gooder who again just fumbled up the ladder really with the help of Charlie. So he's got a little imposter syndrome, and I think he's one of the rare breeds who somebody who actually wants to do good and has a moral compass. He's strong and wrong a lot. And he and Charlie kind of need each other to survive. And so he's got a swagger to him, and it's fun to get to play, an FBI agent in all of these car chases and explosions and stunts. And, I feel like Lucas probably watched Point Break a few times, and he's aware of what happens when you lower your sunglasses and say something cool to the girl and then put them back up. So there's an awareness to him, and he's funny. But there's also there's a little bit of swagger.
What drew you to this role?
The swagger. Um, yeah. Well, I mean, the pedigree of everybody involved, it's just insane. Again, Ryan Johnson is just one of a kind, and Natasha as well. But getting to play something different for me, this is completely different than anything I've ever done, both in tone and just the arc of this guy. It's a full journey.
You had a wide ranging career. How has your approach to acting changed over the years?
I'm always just trying to do less and in the moment. I mean, not career, not on a macro level, but I'm just trying to be present as an actor and show up and sort of remind myself that I guess that I can be truthful, and I can be sincere without having to do too much. And that's it. Yeah, it's a process of trusting and relaxing, and as they strip away more and more cameras, like a sitcom is four cameras, and it's shot very far away, and the tone is very specific, and as you start to do when you do film and they're up in your face, playing different kinds of characters, it's a different process, but it's just about uh finding the truth in more of these in more of a nuanced way, I would say.
So back to the show, it brings in a rotating cast, like you said, of different guests. Any memorable on-set moments or guest appearances that stand out to you this season?
Oh man, it's so cool. I mean, I mentioned some of the some of the people already, and getting to work with John Mulaney, is just one of my favorite comedians, and we got to not just wrestle each other and shoot at each other, but we got to sing Sondheim together. Cynthia Erivo is in the first episode, and she's incredible. She plays, I think it's six characters. So um, it's been it's just really, really fun. It's almost like each episode has so many people and so many twists and turns in it that you kind of can't believe. You see Kumail Nanjiani, uh, frosted tips, things like you'd never expect, alligators. So it's it's really like it's a great it's just like a great ride. Every episode is like it's just such a nice reprieve from sort of the chaos of real life. And it's a little puzzle that you get to solve each week. So it's really fun.
What's been the most rewarding part of being part of Poker Face for you personally?
Um, well, I got to stick my head out of a sunroof in a Suburban going 50 miles an hour, which is oddly it's a lot of oxygen to take in. And I don't know how dogs do it, and I have a lot of empathy for dogs now. Whereas before I had no empathy for dogs. It's the rewarding part is just getting to to stretch and play this character and do these kinds of action sequences that I haven't ever gotten to do, and to do it with such an incredible group of people and with such solid writing.
Any sneak peeks? Anyone that you can tell people really quick?
Well, I mean, tune into the finale because it's insane, and we get to find out who this assassin named the Iguana is. So it's a whole season that is unfolding in the course of an episode, and there's so many wild, hot pursuits and explosive moments. So I just cannot wait for people to see it. Yeah, very, very exciting.
Sounds like a wild ride. You can catch the season finale of Poker Face streaming on Peacock now.